Hey, you guys, there is breaking news. Disney just raised their ticket prices. They kind of did it a little sneakily in the middle of the night, thinking we wouldn't notice, but we did. And I'm going to break it down for you in its entirety. And it's kind of scary. The price increases are significant. Now, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, because that way, every time there's breaking news like this, you will be notified first. And I'm going to teach you how to hack the system to get the lowest prices. And this hack is only going to be good for the next 7 days. And after 7 days, this hack will not work anymore. So that's exactly why you want to be subscribed to our channel, because when these things happen, it goes fast. Okay, now let's break this all down. And I'm going to give you a phone number. You want to write this phone number down, 1-855-GETAWAY, 1-855-GETAWAY. And that's going to be part of the hack of how to get the lower prices. I am going to show you how Disneyland has increased their prices. And everything I'm talking about is for Disneyland. Keep that in mind. This is all about Disneyland. Now, I just did a video a little while ago saying I thought they were going to increase the prices on October 10th. I missed it by a day. They did it on October 9th, but they did it in the middle of the night. And right now, it's the middle of the night. We just got notified. I've been going through all these numbers. It's confusing. Now, I'm going to break down the prices and price increases that Disneyland has done. And everything I'm talking about is for Disneyland only. Disneyland only. All right. And the tickets here I'm talking about right now, these are specifically just for tickets. This is like a 2-day ticket. No bells, no whistles, no park hopping, no Genie Plus, Lightning Lanes, or anything like that. We'll get into that later on, because that's when it gets really scary. But if you were to buy a 2-day ticket for Disneyland, the new price is $330. It's a price increase of $20 right there, $20. And this is just for a 2-day ticket, okay? 2-day ticket. If you're going to do a 3-day ticket, then the new price is $415, guys, $415. The old price was $390. This is a price increase of $25 for a 3-day ticket. For a 4-day ticket, the new price is $474. $474. The old price was $445. This is a price increase of $29 per ticket. And then if you're going to do a 5-day pass, that is, the new price is $511. It's gone up from the old price of $480, and that is a price increase. It's a price increase of $31 per ticket. $31 per ticket. Now, these tickets here that I'm showing you, these prices are just for one park per day. I can go to Disneyland one day, and then the next day I can go to Disney California Adventure. Then the next day I can go back to Disneyland. There is no park hopping here. This is just the prices of the tickets with no park hopping. All right. Now, I need to tell you what Disneyland has just done. Disney, if you rewind the clock 2 years, if you were to purchase anything with a park hopping ticket, it just costs $60 per ticket. It didn't matter if you're getting a 5-day ticket, or a 2-day ticket, a 3-day ticket. It was just an additional $60. And that gave you park hopping privileges. Last year, Disney did something they've never done before. They broke down the park hopping per ticket. They broke it down per ticket, and they charge you different amounts depending on how many days that you were going to be park hopping. Well, Disney now has increased their park hopping, and the park hopping is absolutely, it's gotten really expensive, guys. So let's talk about park hopping right here. Right here, if you were to have a 2-day ticket, okay, a 2-day ticket, and you want to park hop, it costs an additional $85 per ticket, not per day. So if I buy a ticket, it's an additional $85 for that 2-day ticket to have the park hopping privilege. And that went up from $65. It used to be, to do that for a 2-day ticket, it was $65. Now, if you're going to do a 3-day ticket, and you want to be able to park hop for 3 days, it is now $90 to park hop for a 3-day ticket. That went up from $70, guys. It used to be $70 to park hop. Now 3-day tickets are, the park hop privilege is an additional $90 on top of your ticketed price. Now, 4-day, if you have a 4-day ticket and you want to park hop, it's now $95. $95. It went up from $70. It's a price increase of $25 there, and in order to park hop with a 4-day ticket. And if you have the 5-day pass, so you're there for 5 days, and you want to park hop now on your 5-day pass, it's an additional $105 per ticket, up from $75. That's like $30 price increase. This is huge. This is massive. And I need to now show you how this is going to affect you guys to a super high degree. Also, Disney has increased their lightning lane. They don't call it lightning lane anymore. It's the individual, what do they call it? The multi-pass lane is now $32 per day. $32 per day per person. When they first started, it was like 20, then went up to 25, and 30. Now it's $32 per day. All right, now I need to show you what Disney kind of sneakily did and how expensive this has gotten. Are you ready? If you were to get a 2-day park hopper pass, right there, 2-day park hopper pass, it's $415 for 2-day park hopper pass, 2-day park hopper pass. And then if you want to add the lightning lane for 2 days, it is now $479 for a 2-day pass. $479. This is per person. So for me and Amanda to go, we each have to pay $479 to have a 2-day park hopper pass with lightning lane. Now, if we go up to a 3-day pass, a 3-day pass right here is now $500 with park hopping. $500 for a family of four that's coming from Iowa. It's $2,000 for them to go to Disneyland for 4 days without even spending anything yet on the hotels.
3 days.
I'm sorry, this is 3 days? Oh, this is 3 days. This is insane. I can't even handle this. This is 3 days. And with the lightning lane, it's $596 per person. If you add the three, this is crazy. We're getting to the point. I mean, at what point are we getting to? Okay, a 4-day pass right here. If you get a 4-day pass, a park hopper, 4-day park hopper is $569 per person with park hopping capabilities. And then if you want to add the lightning lane, the Genie Plus, whatever you want to call it now, it's $697 to have that for 4 days. If you were ambitious enough now to try to go for 5 days, it is now going to cost you $616 per person to have a 5-day pass with park hopping privileges. And then if you want to add lightning lane to that, Genie Plus, it's $776 per person. This is crazy, but don't worry. There is still hope. There's still hope. We can still get the lower prices. We get these lower prices. These lower prices are good for the next 7 days. You can still get the 2024 prices. If you are planning on going to Disneyland this year or next year in 2025, then you need to buy your tickets now at the lower prices. Buy them right now. You can click the link down below. That'll get you the ticket prices, or you can call them at 1-855-GETAWAY, 1-855-GETAWAY, and tell them Provost Park Pass sent you. Because you have to do this now in order to save yourself this money. This is getting out of control. I mean, all of these, if you went to Disney, let's say you went to the Disney website to try to do this, you can't do it. The price is already locked in. The only place you can do this is with Getaway today using the link down below that I provided you. And this link is only going to be working, the lower prices will only be working for another 7 days. At 7 days at that point, the system will be updated. And when it's updated, the new prices will be reflected. So if you are thinking about going to Disneyland next year or this year or the next year, then buy your tickets now. Save yourself the money. You have to do this now because in 7 days, the prices will be updated all across the board. I mean, this is the only place I know where it's going to keep these prices low for the next 7 days. All right, now we have to talk about magic keys. Before we talk about the magic keys, there is one way to hack this system, and I'm going to get to that at the end of this video on how, if you have children, we can maybe even save you more money. But we'll get to that at the end of this video because it gets a little complicated, but I'll teach you step by step how to do that if you have children and you're willing to go at certain times of the park. Okay, now let's get to the magic keys. Let's talk price increases for magic keys. And of course, the magic keys, annual passes, those prices increase. And what's really weird about the magic keys, is they're not generally for sale right now to the public. The only people who can buy them currently at this time are people who have them and try them and renew them. So if you don't have a magic key right now, you can't currently purchase one. And people ask all the time, when are they going to go back and sell? I don't know. I don't know. But if the only people that this is going to affect are people who currently have a magic key, if you let it expire, though, you can't purchase a new one. So just be aware of that. You have the last 30 days of your key, you need to purchase a new one. All right, magic keys. The Inspire key went up $100. It is now $1,749. That is a 6.1% price increase, $100 price increase. The Believe key went up $125. It was now $1,374. It was $1,249. That is a 10.8% price increase. Right here, this one right here, the Enchantment key. The Enchantment key went up I'm sorry, the Enchant Key, thank you. The Enchant Key went up $125. It's at $974 now, and it was at $849. And that is a 14.7% price increase. And the last one is the Magic Key. This is only for Southern California residents, and it went up to $599, a price increase of $100. That's a 20% price increase. And for that key has lots of limitations, like only 2 reservations, and most of the summer's blacked out, weekends are blacked out. And the thing about those, you're looking at those keys thinking, that's so expensive. Why would anybody ever buy it? But then again, think about this. To buy a 5-day park hopper pass is what? Almost $800 per person. So it makes sense. I mean, if you have a Magic Key, I wouldn't let it go because that's cheaper. I mean, you go 10 times, you paid for your key. So it's out of control crazy. Now, I am going to break this down. One other way that you can save money if you have children. Okay, so before we get to that though, I just want to say this. You have 7 days to do this. Once the system is updated, these prices will be gone. Disney prices, if you go to Disney's website, it's already gone. Everywhere else is already gone. This is the only place you do it. Call 1-855-GETAWAY. Be sure to tell them Provost Park Pass sent you. You're going to get the lowest prices there. And then, or click the link down below. You click the link down below and book it online if you feel more comfortable booking online. You still will be getting the lower prices for the additional 7 days from when this video came out, okay?
The old ticket prices.
The old ticket prices, the 2024 ticket prices.
We're hacking the system.
Yeah, we're hacking the system. Okay, now, let me tell you how to do this if you have children. So let me tell you, there's one other way we can hack the system to give you lower prices if you're traveling with children, okay? But there's a lot of caveats here, so you have to make sure you qualify in each of these things. If you are traveling or thinking of traveling to Disneyland between January 7th and March 20th of 2025, January 7th and March 20th of 2025, if you're going to be in Disneyland and between those time dates, then this will work for you. If you have children. If you're going to be going any other time of this year, then this is not going to work for you. Then just buy the tickets now and save yourself the money. But if you are traveling between January 7th right here and March 20th, then I think there's a way we can save you even more money. Here's what you're going to do. First, you are going to book the adults right now. Right now, this next 7 days, you're going to book. So let's say you have your two parents and 2 children. The parents, you're going to go in and you're going to buy your Disney tickets. You're going to buy your Disney tickets right now before the 7-day period ends. Does that make sense? So you're getting the 2024 prices. Okay. Now, beginning on October 22nd, kids ages 3 to 9, they can get into Disneyland for $50 a day if you're traveling between January 7th to March 20th. So this is what I would do. If I had a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 children, I would right now, the next 7 days, the 2 adults go buy your tickets for Disneyland, okay? Then, starting on October 2nd, when October 2nd hits, then I would go in and buy the 2 tickets for the children and get them at $50 a day to save even a little more money.
But this is all again through Getaway Today.
Yeah, this is all through Getaway Today. You can only do this through Getaway Today by calling them and telling them Provost Park Pass sent you, and they'll take care of you and be able to do this. This is a special that's going on. Now, and keep in mind, though, it's only valid if you're traveling from January 7th to March 20th. There are no blackout dates in there. So if you were traveling to Disneyland January 7th to between March 20th, then what I would do is buy the adult tickets right now. Then starting on October 22nd, go in and buy call Getaway Today and buy the children's prices for $50 per day. If you are traveling to Disneyland next year, but it's not during those dates or you don't have children, then just buy your tickets now and save yourself the money. Save yourself the money. I'm trying to help you guys save money, guys, because it's getting to the point where I'm shocked. I'm shocked by what Disney has done with our park hopping options, and also the Genie Plus, the Lightning Lane has gotten so expensive that I just think it's getting to the point where people can't afford to do this. Park hopping might become a thing of the past because it's getting too expensive. Save yourself the money and book it right now. And this is good. These tickets you buy right now are good for the rest of 2024 and 2025. Save yourself the money. All right, guys. Hit the subscribe button, like button, because anytime we have new information or breaking news, that way you guys will be the very first to know it.
And if this is confusing, please ask us questions in the comments. We'll be responding personally. We would love to answer any questions.
It is early in the morning. We're trying to do this, and Amanda, so if I wasn't clear in explaining that, Amanda says put your questions in the comments. We will be responding to them there, doing the best that we can to monitor those as well.
And what are their thoughts?
And so yeah, we want to hear what your thoughts are on this. Are you shocked about the park hopping as much as I am? I am literally I thought they would increase it maybe $5. This is what, $30? This isn't per, oh my gosh, per person? Okay, you guys are the best. I'll talk to you guys later. Save the money now. Click the link down below or call. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.